Second-rate hack comedian Tony Hinchcliffe was the opening act at Donald Trump's hate rally at Madison Square Garden in New York City last night. He said some egregious stuff. He said some abhorrent shit. He said some racist shit. And then he was surprised that there was some blowback. Hey, I'm just a comedian telling funny jokes. Sorry, Tony, you picked the wrong career path because you're not fucking funny. Even Tim Walz came out and said, who is this jackwad? Now, I like that term. I'm probably going to steal it. Sorry, Tim. But Tim was appalled by the shit that Tony Hinchcliffe said about Puerto Rico and its people. This apparently got to Tony Hinchcliffe. He decided he was going to make a retort. And since he's a clever comedian, this has to be good, right? Well, he decided to do it on X, of course, because that's where the racists go to congregate. And this is what he wrote. He says, these people have no sense of humor. No, you're just not funny, motherfucker. Wild that a vice presidential candidate would take time out of his busy schedule to analyze a joke taken out of context to make it seem racist. Let's break down that sentence. Too busy to analyze a joke. That's akin to some jackwad getting pulled over for speeding and then having them say, why are you coming after me? Why aren't you going after real criminals like murderers and burglars and robbers and shit? Fuck you, Tony. That's been used. It's lame. And then he says, taken out of context to make it seem racist. I have this question for you, Tony. When you describe Puerto Rico as an island of garbage in the ocean, in what fucking context can you make that so it's not racist, you stupid racist son of a bitch? He says, I made fun of everyone. Yeah, right. Watch the whole set. I watched the whole set, motherfucker. You're a racist. He says, I'm a comedian, Tim. Might be time to change your tampon. Oh, good move. You just insulted the next vice president of the United States. Look, Tony, you're going to get fucking canceled. And I know the Republicans say, we hate cancel culture. We've got to stop this. As if there's some commission of a bunch of people up there saying, he's canceled, you're not canceled. That's not how it goes. Cancel culture defined specifically is public opinion. You do fucked up shit, you're going to get canceled. The only way not to get canceled is don't do fucked up shit. And Tony, you did fucked up shit and you weren't funny, but there's one other element to this whole thing that's going to get you canceled. You basically endorsed Donald Trump. Donald Trump is going to get his ass kicked. He's going to become a pariah. He's going to be the butt of the joke. And that stink is going to be all over you for the rest of your career. You might think about going into insurance or plumbing, because motherfucker, I'm funnier than you are. And that's saying something. I'm an old white guy sitting in my fucking living room that doesn't get paid to tell jokes. Me and a lot of people are funnier than you, Tony Hinchcliffe. I know you have a podcast. You may want to switch up the fucking format.